All right, everybody, so we are still in basic geometry concepts, but I'm on slide 11, which is talking about circles. Everybody knows what a circle is, but we're going to get into it definitely more than you probably had ever imagined in geometry, because it is a very unique figure in geometry. All right, so we got an activity coming up, so click on GeoGebra. You'll pretty much click on GeoGebra every time you do a geometry activity. That's what we got here. All right, plot the point 5, 5. Well, there's two different ways we can do this. We can go to point, go over 5, up 5, and put a dot. And boom, there it is, 5, 5. Or you can use your input down here. Open parentheses, 5, 5, and hit enter. I'm just going to delete it since I've already got my point there. But there is my point A. I'm going to move this around so you guys can see it. So there's point A at 5, 5. All right, then it says using a line tool, create AB with a length of 4 units from point A.
Hodges, please report to guidance. Miss Hodges, please report to guidance.
All right, so I'm going to use my line tool. And I'm going to connect over 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's my B. So now I've got a line from A to B, and it's 4 in length. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see what we got to do next. All right, turn on the trace feature at point B. All right, so let's find over here at point B. So these little 3 dots. I'm going to go to settings, and again, I'm on B. And I'm going to click on show trace. And again, the 3 dots on B. I click settings, and I click show trace. So right now I'm just going to exit out of that. All right, I'm going to come up here. I'm going to say move around a point. So I'm going to click A because it says to move around a point. I got to click A, what it is. Then I'm going to grab B and I'm just going to turn it and keep on rotating. So I'm going in a clockwise motion, or you can go counterclockwise. So it's tracing B as it goes, and I bet you can't figure out what kind of figure we've got. Yeah, that's it, you guys. It's a circle. So this is most definitely a circle. Let's see what we got to say about this circle. All right, so capture the image and paste it. All right, so let's just capture the image. Again, to do that, it's Command-Shift-4 if you just want a specific thing. Command-Shift-3 if you want the whole screen. So I'm going to do Command-Shift-4, and it's going to give me this nice little weird icon. I'm going to click and drag just what I want. Takes a picture of it. Come back to my box. Here is my insert image. And I want to choose a file, and it's going to be on your desktop. So there's my beautiful circle I made. I'm going to hit open. Give it a second, it'll pop right in. And I'm going to hit submit. All right, so there's their circle, there's my circle. All right, question number 2. Create a circle such that its center is at point A and B is a point on the circle. Capture the image and paste it or insert it the space below. How does the shape you traced in this part of the activity compare to the circle we created in question 1? Well, if it's the same radius, then they're going to be the exact same circle. The radius we had earlier was 4, so if you make a circle with radius 4, it's going to look the exact same. If you make a circle with a radius bigger than that, let's say your radius is 5 or 6, then it's going to be, well, a bigger circle. So let's say I'll undo all this. All right, I'll do a segment this time. This time I'll make it over 5. So there's B. I want B to be traced, so I'm going to come to B, hit settings, and show trace. Get out of that. I'm going to move around point A. And woo! I forgot. When you're on the axis, sometimes it doesn't like to be a circle. It just likes to stay on the axis. But it would have been a really big circle. Well, a bigger one than the one we had before. So, all right. The bigger the radius, the bigger the circle. And vice versa. All right, I'm going to just hit submit. Okay, so the same circle, again, if it's the same radius. All right, question number 3, and question number 1 and question number 2, what's the distance from the center of the circle to the point on the circle? Well, that's, again, the radius is 4 units. All right, take this idea a step further. What is the relationship between the center of the circle and the points that lie on the circle? Well, depending on which point you're looking at, you'll have a different radius, but they're all going to be the same length. So the distance between the center and any radius is the same. That was pretty easy. You want to give yourself a 5 because you rocked that out and hit submit. All right, you guys. I'll catch you again.